Shit's like really pissing me off, bro.
And we are live. What's going on, art enthusiasts and change makers? This is another week of Art for Change podcast, Motion Mondays. And I am your host, Mr. Sapiosexual, and my co-host.
Hey, y'all already know it's your boy BU because that's all you gotta motherfucking do every day. And let's get
Every day. I love that slogan. What is
it.
going on, man? It's been another week. Top of the week to you, BU. What's going on with you, brother?
It's the start of the week. It was a good positive Monday actually. You know, people hate Mondays. First of all, you know, they get over the weekend, having a hangover, all that. People hate Mondays. But I
Yeah.
had a good Monday. I had a good you see how look, it was a good positive, you know.
The color pop on Monday.
I had
Yeah.
to watch like, you know, just hop in all day, you know. So but to be serious. Yeah, it was a good Monday. I had a good outcome with everything. So, and it's important. Today showed me it's important to start the week off right. And
Right.
Monday starts your week off right with a good attitude. So I feel like I'm starting the week off right, and I want to try to do that every Monday because some Mondays I'll be like, fuck this shit, you know, like
Yeah.
fuck it, you know, and then it's like iffy the rest of the week. Like, all right, if am I in a good mood or am I in a bad mood or
AB in the
yeah,
building. Go ahead,
like
brother. He's a good mood or bad mood. I'm listening. I'm still here with
oh so it's important to start your week off right, your Mondays right. So it started off great for me, but like I said, sometimes it don't start off, and then that fuck up the rest of my week. It's like, am I gonna be in a good mood or bad mood? Or Tuesday I might be straight. Wednesday is hump day, so I'm gonna be good on hump day. You know, but
you.
Thursday is like fuck everybody. Friday is like I'm ready for this shit to be over with type shit. So yeah, my week started off right. Today was a good start. Monday.
I'm glad you had a good start to your week, man. Sounds like you had an ice cube type of day. Today was a good day
Today
type
was a good day. Yes.
of vibe. I love it, man. I love it. I think AB having some technical difficulties. He'll be jumping in and out with us soon. Um, how you want to run it, brother? You want to socialize, or you want to jump into some of these
I want
questions
to
we got from Mr.
socialize.
Monday?
I wanna. How was your Monday?
Man, my Monday was. I had a unique Monday, brother. I had some stomach issues today, bro, so I was ready to get off work.
Ah, shit. Literally. Oh shit. All right.
Yeah.
So that's Motion Monday. So what does motion mean to you?
What does motion mean to me? Motion means to be in movement. And I think forward motion means to be in progress of in forward motion. I think that means to be in progression of something. So
Okay.
yeah, so motion Mondays, you know what I mean? It's like we putting in motion to the week.
Yeah. So you said progress. What does progress mean to you then?
Progress meaning progress meaning in a direction forward. So if I started just like if you crawl before you walk. That's a form of progress. If you study for a test and you got a B on, and the next time you study you get an A, that's progress. Um, if you started with your credit score being 500, then you worked on your credit score and you got it up to six, that's progress. Um, if you saved up $10 and then by the end of the year you had 1,000 saved, that's progress.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. You on it? To like, hold on. All right. Yeah.
So let me ask you what does motion mean to you? We got AB back in the building.
AB, what does motion mean to you?
Just always setting those goals, those daily goals, those career driven goals, and kind of making progress towards that every day. You know what I'm saying? Every day I wake up, like personally, I strive to be a better person, or at least try to get something accomplished in my life. Right?
Motion to me means trying, and then to me it means like trial and error, because sometimes you're gonna fail, but it's motion means never giving up. Like, because sometimes you're gonna fail, and a lot of people give up after that first fail. But the people who succeed are the people who never give up. You get what I'm saying? So that's what it means to me on a deeper side. Like trial and error, like fuck it. I'm doing this like even with podcasting, like trial and error. We're doing trial and error, and we keep going through every situation. So, but a lot of people give up, and then they lose motion. They lose motion, so they have no motion. And then now they're just sitting there figuring out, all right, what I'm gonna do next, while everybody else just keep moving, keep in motion. Yeah. Right. So that's what it means to me. And progress means after you get your motion, you're progressing. You're progressing.
Absolutely.
The whole time, like you're progressing, and then, yeah.
I think this podcast is in progression.
Yes, always. Every time we do something, we're progressing.
I think so. And then I love that. I think it was very special about what we do is that this is organic. Every show is absolutely organic. Every show we'll create ourselves some questions, but even though we create ourselves some questions, we still run the show organically. It's live. We don't know if connection is going to mess up. We don't know what the people on the other end of this computer is going to say. A lot of people that we interview are strangers to us. So all this is just, organic. And that's what I love about it. I don't know a podcast that do podcast shows weekly live the way we do. I know, shouts out to AJ. He does a show every day. You know what I mean? He hasn't missed a day for several years. He does it for every morning. So I have much respect for him. I mean, he kind of, got me in a position where I'm like, yeah, I got to step on the gas. So, you know what I mean? But I don't know a group of guys who got their show together that do this shit live every day off the top without a full script. So I commend us. I think we are definitely in motion, in forward motion, and in progression.
I got to pat ourselves on the back.
Yeah.
And so, all right. With that being said, so how do you feel versus small goals versus big goals?
Small goals. I feel like small goals are necessary. I feel like long-term and short-term goals are both necessary. I feel like you have to have short-term goals to get you to your long-term goals. Just think about it like give you an example. If you ever seen a ruler, there's a lot of different increments before it gets to an inch. And look at those increments that it gets to an inch as small goals before you get to your full goal. And that's how the milestones, and that's how we should look at life. I try to set small goals to get to the bigger goal. I think it makes it easier and more attainable to reach than just trying to reach for something so enormous without having steps to get there.
Okay. AB, what about you?
Yeah, you definitely got to have those small goals, right? Or those small tasks in between your goals, right? It's best to take a big task up and kind of sometimes create subtasks based off of that big task, right? Like by the end of the year, I want to be able to, save up X amount of dollars. You got to do that every month, you know what I'm saying? Or every week or every 2 weeks. You got to save up to get to that bigger goal, but you got to be consistent with it. I think consistency is a bigger topic in what we're discussing here too.
All right, so with that,
Absolutely.
so I would answer, but y'all said what I would already say. So all right, so we're setting
I don't mean
goals.
to cut you. I don't mean to cut you off, but let's just bring Montana Cobain up. He just came into the building. Montana Cobain, what's going on,
Oh
brother?
yeah, I wrote my dog. Hey, Montana.
Yo,
Hey, all right. So wait, Mister, you got it. I want to ask him the same question we just asked.
Go ahead then.
All right. So hey, Montana, what's the right? Small goals versus big goals.
hmm you said what about them?
How do you feel about small goals versus big goals? What's more important?
Well, you got to knock off the smaller goal to get to the bigger goal, in my opinion.
That's what everybody said. Yeah.
You
Okay.
got to start somewhere.
Okay.
Sound like a wise man spoken.
Yeah. He said what everybody else said. So yeah, I get it.
Why
Hey,
you got on my ass, man? Oh, my bad, my bad, my
Hey,
bad,
so
my bad.
hey, so this Motion Mondays. How your Monday been going? Cause like I said my Monday started off good. Like we usually Mondays usually are not good days for everybody.
Man, it's just one of them days, bruh. It's one of them motherfucking days, dog. Hey, look, I was counting goddamn 100 cows jumping over the moon. Dispatch called me this morning talking about, oh, I got you a load going to Farto. Oh, shit, you do? Okay, well, yeah, I'm going to go crank the truck up. Yeah, finally
Mm,
get down there. These motherfuckers took me like 4.5, 5 hours to get loaded. So now I'm pushing through Georgia now.
mm,
But
okay.
Man, it took you a long time to get loaded. They was backed up on.
no, backed up, no. They were just bullshit. And they put the rookie on me. Don't give me the fucking rookie.
So it
I'm
was training
talking.
day in the back of your trailer.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Hey, so does that mess up your time? That messed up your time actually, obviously.
If I ran on a traditional electronic log like everybody else, yeah.
Oh, so you run it between us,
Papers, outlaw, nigga.
yeah, you just run it. You just run it till you tired. Fuck it.
Yeah. And I grabbed that old handy toothpick with a little bit of white girl on it, and we got there, woo! Crazy bitch here in Cali.
All right. So with that being said, all right. So how do you motivate yourself? This is for everybody. How do y'all motivate yourself through obstacles that comes when y'all are trying to accomplish your goals? Like how do you let me give you an example of you're on the way to work. It's a small example. You're on the way to work. You got an important meeting. This actually happened to me. And you do the same route every day to work, the same exact route. You got a
Mm,
very important meeting, but there's an accident,
mm,
and now you're late to that meeting, and you're the person who's supposed to be leading that meeting, and you can't fucking make it to the meeting, and then there's people above you at that meeting, and then so because it happened to me, and then it's I had to let them know. I had to make a conference call. So what I did was we hopped on Teams, and we hopped on Teams. I led the meeting through Teams, and on my phone, and then I walked in the building, still in my car, walked in the building, and then I cut the Teams off, and I continued the meeting. So that's an example. So how do y'all handle obstacles that?
I believe that was smooth how you did it. I like how you handled that. how I handle obstacles, I mean, is very similar to how you handle that obstacle. I tackle it. Whatever the obstacle is, we analyze it and we find out whether we can go above it, around it, under it, or we have to go straight through it. And that's how we get around obstacles.
What about you, Montana?
Well, obstacles, man.
I know you run through a lot. You're a truck driver. I know you run through a lot of obstacles.
Yeah, oh boy, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Um, the whole reason why we ain't link up last week when I came down your way.
That's why I was waiting on your call.
Oh, shit, you wouldn't have wanted my call by the time I got down there. But no, when it comes to obstacles and shit, man, I used to be one of the motherfuckers that be mad at the world, cursing and all that. You know what I'm saying? I just had to learn I can't overstimulate myself over shit that I cannot control.
Woo! That's a mouthful. I love it.
Yeah.
So like bro just said, like, you know what I'm saying, when it comes, you know, just face it, you know what I'm saying, and either try to divvy away. Like for me, my obstacles, like you said, me being a trucker, so a lot of my obstacles are either A, traffic, B, accidents, C, slow, you know, shippers and receivers. You know what I'm saying? With those obstacles for the traffic and accidents, you know what I'm saying? I run a truck GPS and I run Google. So
Okay.
Google in my ear the whole time. You know, hey, the 42-minute slow up ahead, 15 minutes, such and such thing closed. You know what I'm saying? So I'll reach on over to the truck GPS, which is in Orange Reach for those whistleblowers who might be watching. I'll reach over to the truck GPS. I get to zooming in. I'm looking at shit. And like I said, I always got Google Maps open, so I'm zooming in on Google Maps too. And let me see a big truck on that back road, County Road 245. Then that's where we go.
Yeah.
So, you know, I try to go around those things, you know, take them head on.
Yes, sir. What about you, A Boogie?
Yeah, so I'm one of the type of people that try not to, like, right now, like I try not to take work too serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, I take it serious because that's how I feed my family and that's how I eat. But at the same time, I try to separate my emotions from my job responsibilities. Right?
Yes.
Because niggas be pissing me off all the time. Like, let's be honest. I'd be like, ooh, we in the office. Or, you my boss. I pay my bills next month. So, you know what I'm saying? But for real though, like I learned how to basically like getting control of my emotions. Like during frustrating times. Because when you frustrated, you know, we all been hot-headed before. You know, we just explode. We all had that time where we just exploded and been like, yo, you know what? Fuck it, let's go. Like, you know, can't do that all the time.
No, sir. No, sir.
Hey, I had to learn that. Sometimes I gotta shut the fuck up.
Yeah, hey,
it's hard.
That shit hurt, but
especially me.
Honestly, like you get out here.
Sometimes. Go ahead, AB.
Nah, I said, you know, so sometimes I think that, you know, it's easier to try to separate the two. You know what I'm saying? I'm at work to perform a job. You can yell at me, curse at me. You're in a management position. I do whatever you ask me to do. I might not agree with it, but fuck it, nigga. If we gonna burn, you gonna burn. So, you know what I'm saying? I try to warn you. You told me to do it.
I try to warn you. This
I'm gonna be like, it was
told me to do.
I
that
told
person
you so.
over there. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I try to keep my emotions out of it because I used to be hot-headed and be like, man, forget this stuff, man. Like one time I had a position that I bust my ass for. I wasn't getting paid for it, but I was doing the work. They created new positions for that particular type of work because they didn't have any at first. So I'm like, yeah, I'm getting the job. I've been doing the job. Everybody know I'm getting the job. My boss, who I thought was my boy at the time, you know what I'm saying? This nigga hired his best friend.
No.
Damn.
And that nigga was in the office like, teach me. I'm like,
Teach me.
Hey,
What
I've
you
done
hired
that.
for?
I've done that. I've taught somebody how to take my job. Like I've done that before.
So
And
during that
that's
particular
crazy.
time, you know, that was something I was real emotional about it. I wasn't helping. I was going to work. We was having meetings. They were like, what you doing today? I was like, whatever I want. They were like, well, you can't answer like that. I was like, for what? What am I gonna tell y'all? Y'all don't even know what I'm doing anyway. So just let me come here and do my job. You know, stuff gets done. Just let me be. Just leave me alone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all already gave my position to this nigga, and he over here asking me for help.
That's terrible. That's terrible, bro.
With that being said, like, so, how do y'all handle like discomfort in the job force? Like, how do you get over it, or do you get over it? Do you hold grudges towards it, or
change positions to a new environment?
Discomfort. Seeing as how I basically work alone,
yeah,
it's kind of hard for the average eye to see where you'll get discomfort from.
yeah,
But you know what I'm saying? There is discomfort in the truck industry, whether it be dispatchers, boss, if you know what I'm saying, if you are a company driver or you run under somebody else's numbers or whatever the case may be, brokers, shippers, receivers, whatever. Um, I'm the type of motherfucker. Once I start to feel that discomfort, I'm gonna go ahead and say something. I'm gonna speak on it right then and there. Well, I ain't
oh
gonna
yeah,
say
yeah.
necessarily
Just
right then
like
and there, but more so right then and there. But sometimes I might bite my tongue a little bit. But I'm gonna speak on it and I'm gonna address it and I'm gonna put it out there because if I let the shit fester, it ain't no good gonna come from that.
hey, so you stole my answer, cause I'm gonna address the situation. Because I have
Yeah,
to. I don't know why I have to, but I gotta address the situation,
yeah.
and we gonna go from there. That's it.
That,
What about
that.
you, AB? How you handle like that discomfort that you just told us about? How did you handle it, or how do you handle discomfort?
I definitely handled it the wrong way. Not even gonna lie. Nigga, if you was working with me, you probably either hated me or you liked me, bro. Like for real, for real. And it was bad because I was in a position where I know they didn't want to fire me because they needed me,
Yeah.
but they were like, bro, I used to literally, and this is probably the worst thing for me to say on the podcast.
Say it.
But it was just so bad in the work environment. It was so terrible. I used to try to break the rules on purpose. Like it was really bad. I would stress it. I would stress it as far. I would literally. I had to be at work at 6. I would show up to work at 11.
Oh shit.
Shit.
Be at work for like
11
3 hours.
o'clock, bro. No, you so disrespectful.
In the middle of the day, boss is there and everything.
Oh, you just ain't give a fuck.
Right.
Hey,
Somebody come get this guy.
These niggas need me. That's what he said.
At that point, I didn't really care because I had other opportunities lined up, but at the same time, I should have handled the situation a lot better. I was being a little arrogant. I was being arrogant. I was pissed off, at the whole situation and how everything unfolded. But then I had to really calm down, and like my boy was talking to me. He was just like, explaining to me like the ramifications of what I'm doing, right? Because it's not about it's and especially when you go to other places and everybody's part of the same domain, reputation is a lot, right?
Yes,
So
man.
once you show somebody a side of you, then the word kind of spreads, right? And then you start, you know what I'm saying? You go somewhere else, they be like, "Oh, you know that person? Oh yeah, I know them. They not that cool, bro. Don't hire them."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or they a lot of drama and trouble. Don't hire them.
So
Or some
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
good
And it
word
works
of
like
mouth.
that
Yeah.
for real. Because I had people ask me, "What you think about this person?"
Yeah.
I'd be like, "Ugh, bro, we like a comfortable environment, right?"
Yeah.
Like we don't want that, and unfortunately, that's just the way it is. So the perception of my actions, were probably horrible. So you know,
But
those can
hey,
have ramifications
what
later on.
what hey what about you, Mister?
Um, I'm I'm like AB first answer. Um, I have a philosophy where I leave my emotions at the gate. So
Mm.
I don't allow anything that happens at work to alter my attitude or my disposition, if you will. You know what I mean? I try to take everything on the chin. If it's something I just can't stand for, then I have to bring it up and address it the best way I know how. But most of the time, if it's something that is temporary or something that is mediocre, I don't even address it. I'm a type of person. I don't like to let people see me sweat. I don't like people to let them see that they got me bothered. So I kind of I kind of take everything on the chin because I don't even want you to see that your action moved me in such a way. You know what I mean? Because sometimes people do things just for a reaction, if you will.
Okay, I get that. So all right. So with that being said, you got what's your positive habit?
What's my what now?
A positive habit. Like what's a
A
positive
positive
habit
habit.
of yours?
Um, I write poetry, brother. I think that is a very positive outlet. I am very honest in my poetry, and I use my poetry almost as a diary. So um, that is an outlet for sure. Um, Spending time with my children.
Yeah.
This podcast. Just if I don't have, I was old school, bro. So I was taught if you don't got nothing good to say, don't say nothing. So
Yeah, my
you know
mom
what
told
I'm
me to shut the fuck up. Yeah.
saying.
She
so
said it differently,
so
but she said it the same way.
so typically, you know what I mean. I live by that philosophy. A lot of times, you won't get me out of character. You won't get me to say something that I don't mean
Yeah.
or something like that. You know what I mean. I I really live by I'm the bigger person. I'm gonna take the high road. I'm gonna
Yeah.
show you. I'm gonna lead by an example and show you how you're supposed to handle the situation.
Yeah.
Even if someone did me ugly, I still show them and handle them with grace, just to show them an example of what real grace and real favor look like.
Yeah. All right. So my positive habit is I'm learning myself.
Mm,
That's my positive habit. Because what you just said, I can't do.
right,
Or I can do it sometimes.
right,
So that's my positive habit is like learning myself, and I always mean good. Like, I'll stop at the red light. I keep Gatorades in my car because I do construction. Hey, homeless guy. Hey, here you go. Like stuff like that. But my positive habit is like learning what you just said. Like learning,
right,
and realizing that I can't do that. Like,
right, right,
it's like
right.
realizing I need to bite my tongue sometimes. I need to do this. I need to do that. And all right, so long story short, my positive habit is realization.
His realization. I love that. What about you, Montana? What
Um,
is a positive habit that you have?
I can't sleep long.
You can't
Like,
sleep well.
let me put more emphasis on that.
what is What's so funny about that? Go ahead, brother. Go ahead. Put your emphasis on it.
Put XAB.
Huh?
XAB. XAB.
Well, you know, random boy out laughing at that man.
He said it's just funny. What the fuck? That's another realization. I'm working on myself. I just told you.
What's wrong with your friend, SB?
Nigga, I just told you I'm working on me, and then like you making me feel bad.
All right, I'm bad. Somebody was calling me.
I'm pouring my heart out to you, and you making me feel bad.
Oh man.
Oh shit! Hey,
Right.
before you got knocked off Montana, you was letting us know some positive habits that you have, brother.
Oh yeah, so I kind of started off bad, but like me, I can't sleep in. So one of my positive habits is I kind of instilled it from my father and being in a military mindset. I'm up bright and early every morning. You know what I mean? Even when you take it back to the they can come get their morning high. Um, Another positive habit that I have is
He in the dead zone right now.
Help. Need to be helped. You know what I'm saying? Another habit that I have, and my other positive habit is my mind.
Montana.
Repeat yourself. Repeat
My last
everything you
positive
just said.
habit.
Montana.
Oh man, for real?
Yeah. Your connection was real bad, brother. You got to
Having
repeat
trouble
all
connecting.
that. Sorry. Nah, you good, bro.
Oh Lord,
you sound clear right now. So
You sound very clear right now. You just repeat everything you said. We sorry.
Oh no, you good, you good. It's me and down Georgia.
That's what we mean when we say we live. People gonna say like we never know what type of connection issues we gonna run into.
Yeah, I'm back.
He on the road. He a truck driver. He in the dead zone.
God damn, I gotta put this bitch on do not disturb or something.
Yeah, he in the dead zone. He a truck driver, so
You getting that juice, boy?
So what I was saying was okay. My first positive habit would be the fact that I can't sleep in. Like
Right.
I got to be up. I got to be up at an early morning every morning. Like I don't care if it's Saturday, I'm off Sunday. I'm always up early, no matter the day, what's going on, how late I stayed up that night. I could be messing around drinking to 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. 8:30, I'm right back up. You know.
Yeah.
That was my first positive habit. My second positive habit was um, I am not a gatekeeper. So I have the habit of once I learn something, or whether it be knowledge, wisdom, financial, whatever, I'm ready to go take it and feed it to the others. You know what I'm saying? Those that want to be helped, can be helped, or should be helped. And then my last positive habit, which is really honestly, it's my mind. My mind never stops going. I never stop thinking. I never stop trying to figure out a way to get more of this, or what's another way to get money coming in. What's another way to eat, live. Like my mind is never cloudy. That's the best way to put it. And I'm always thinking, you know what I'm saying? I'm always striving for more. And I believe that's a positive habit that I have.
Hey, just before AB answers, I gotta piggyback off what you said. You always teaching, and
Yeah,
that comes with confidence because like I teach anybody everything I know if you
yeah.
deserve it, because you can't. I feel like if you can take my job, you can take it. Like I feel like I do my job the best it can be done. So I
Mm-hmm.
teach anybody who deserves it
Mm-hmm.
and everything I know. I'm gonna tell you every single little step, no matter what.
Yeah.
So
Right.
yeah, just to piggyback off that. But AB, what about you? Your positive habit.
Ooh, I don't know if it's a positive habit or a negative habit, depending on who you are and how you view it. It could be either or. Um, I work a lot, and it might not be like I work a lot. So
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know how to put it. You know, my old lady didn't like it. Just for the simple fact that I would get off of work and then start doing some other shit, right? Like start doing other things.
Deal
Only
with more
because
work.
yeah. Only because like I always feel like work is for work. I go there, I perform whatever my job task is, do whatever the man says. But in order for me to continue to learn and grow, especially in my career field, I have to like practice and stuff too. So I'm always like sitting here at this desk, um, um, doing stuff. Right? I'm always doing
Mm-hmm.
Right.
something. Like even right now, I'm doing stuff. Right?
Yeah.
So you know, uh, it could be a good thing too because I do think I possess a certain quality of like hard work ethic, right? And I'm
Right.
willing to do what I need to do in order to get stuff done. But
Right.
it on the negative note, it kind of you know takes away time from like family and shit like that, which
Right.
I gotta pick and choose
Hey,
that.
hey, hold on. Let me cut you out right there. First of all, let me go ahead and give you your motherfucking flowers, cause Pop's been keeping me in tune with everything, bro. You doing your thing, bro. Keep going. Don't stop. And then, uh, the whole missing time and all that, man, bro. It's like I deal with that a lot myself because I'm a trucker. I'm away from home a lot. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's a sacrifice that we as men are making or have to make for the better and the fulfillment of our family, of that end goal, that bigger goal that you guys were talking about earlier. So, salute to you, bro. I fuck who think that shit is a bad thing. Because at the end of the day, it's all gonna work itself out. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna play out. You know what I'm saying? And the old lady, if she's down to endure that ride with you, I'm sure she gonna reap the benefits. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure she
For
already
sure.
has or will. You know what I mean? So yeah. Oh my bad. Go ahead and take.
I like that.
All right, Mister.
So since we're speaking on progression and forward, like what
Yeah.
does what does what does what does where my question at? I don't want to get off task too much. I'm gonna because I was going to ad lib it, but I want to make sure I get this right because I really liked the question. Uh, uh, um, move with purpose. What does that mean to you guys?
Mm.
Uh, to me, it means confidence. I can answer that in one word. It's being confident in yourself, and like being confident in yourself means knowing what the fuck you're doing.
Hmm. What does
So
move with purpose mean to you, Montana Cobain?
Uh, I take that statement as moving with purpose is basically making your next move your best move. Like, don't just be
Mm,
out here willy nilly doing shit for no reason, man.
I
I
like that
like
You
that.
answer.
know what I'm
I
saying?
like that
I like
answer.
that.
Yeah, I like that one.
I like that. What you got from me, AB?
Yeah, I mean, so move with purpose. Um, I think this goes back to like the very first one of the first questions we had that we was talking about. Um,
Absolutely.
when it comes to like what do you wake up every day and strive to do? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like I used to it's been periods of my life where, you know, like I wake up and I'm so excited about. I go to sleep and I'm excited about tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, I can't wait to wake up because I got a lot of stuff going on tomorrow. I'm
So
about
it's
to
like
get
the
done.
first day of school.
It's like that first day of school thing, but not like the first day of school. You know, the first day of school thing was just go to school and show off a little bit. You know, everybody got their new fit on or whatever the case may be. First day of school, not like that, but that same feeling of, you know, euphoria, like all that stuff rushing through your head.
Being excited for the next what's next to come.
Yeah, so especially when I apply that to like just getting out and doing stuff. Like I set up this support meeting, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm ready, I'm nervous, but at the same time, I'm ready to go in there and pitch my pitch or do whatever I need to do.
Absolutely.
So yeah, I mean, I would say like having that is always a good thing.
Okay, I like that.
I like that. Move with purpose. To me, when I hear move with purpose, I hear do it with intention. You know what I mean? Like if you go like piggybacking off Montana, if, you know what I'm saying? If you're gonna do something, don't halfway do nothing. If you're gonna do it all the way. I don't, and that's the way I try to, you know what I'm saying, conduct my life. But if either I'm gonna be all the way in or I'm out. I'm not gonna give you halfway or nothing. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give you 100% or whatever that I put my energy into doing.
Let's if y'all had a scale, right? Let me ask y'all this question. If y'all had a scale, I mean, y'all know yourselves better than anybody else knows themselves on this podcast or anywhere else, right? We all know ourselves.
Right.
How many things do you do as of right now? Like, let's take away like being a father and taking care of the kids and stuff, right? Like, I think everybody on this podcast does that, of course.
Right.
But how many things can we say we actually do 100%, like to our fullest?
I think work.
Oh, go ahead.
I think work.
Okay.
I mean, because that's what I have to work. So
right.
In order, and you said exclude the kids. So, but in order to take care of the kids and their family, I gotta work, and I gotta keep this job. So I gotta go straight forward with it. You know, that's what I think.
But are you?
And I'm not 100% because I might be 75% because then I'm thinking of another way. Like, how can I go? Like, how can I go to the next level and figure some other shit out, make more money?
So okay,
it's not even 100. It's not even 100% for me.
I like that. So what can you say that you do go 100% in? Because I was gonna say like a lot of things we kind of like put things on the scale. Like when we say go 100%, everybody be like,
I don't think nothing.
Nothing. You say nothing. What about you, Mister? What do you say? What would you say?
I honestly feel like if anything that I set my mind to, I try to give it 100%. Absolutely.
You try, but he asks, "What do you give 100%?" You try, but like
anything I put my mind to, I'm gonna give it 100%.
That's a lot of 100%. That's so like 100% to this, 100% to that.
When I'm writing, I'm locked in and writing. When whatever I'm giving my attention to, I'm giving 100% focus and 100% effort. If that makes sense.
Okay, that makes sense. But that's temporary. That's temporary percent.
You know, it's one of those things that's really hard to do. It's like, it's really hard to commit 100% of your time into one little thing because, and I want to say because there's always that. What if it doesn't work out? Let me have my plan B in order, or let me have my plan C in order. You know
That's
what I'm
my
saying?
that's what I was saying.
Or-
Like that's my 25%. Like I'm thinking, what can I do next? Because these niggas let me off tomorrow. You know, so like,
Well, I get, and that's why,
75%.
and that's why I worded to say that anything that I'm focusing on, I'm gonna give it 100%.
Yeah, but that's
because
temporary.
because
That's
I may
temporary.
because I may have 10 things that I'm fluctuating, but when I'm focused on this particular thing, I'm turning visual on that. But I have a lot of other avenues or a lot of other things that I'm also doing once this task is complete. If that makes sense.
Right.
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Like I said, I have like a set schedule. Like, okay, I have a set scheduled time that I'm exploring when I'm at work. When I'm at work, I'm gonna give work 100%. But then when I'm off work, now I'm focusing on everything I want for myself. Now I'm giving that 100%.
Yeah, I feel that.
When I'm with my kids, my phone is on do not disturb. I'm giving them 100%. You know what I'm saying? When it's just a long time for me and my woman, she's getting 100%.
Yeah. But we love
When I'm fo- when I,
kids. Love kids and wives out.
when I'm focused on my podcast, I'm giving my podcast 100%.
Okay. Our podcast.
Our podcast.
Don't start that shit.
We ain't even made no coins yet.
Don't start that shit. Looking like I am athlete in the pivot. Don't start that shit.
y'all know me, so fuck. All right,
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
And what about you, Montana?
Huh?
AB, ask Montana the question again.
Oh no, I heard the question.
Oh yeah, what about you?
Honestly and truthfully, to answer that question to the best of my ability, there's really nothing that I can say that I give my 100% to. And the reason why I say that is because with a lot of things that I do or are doing. No, wait. But besides family and all that other stuff, I think we all already know what I give 100% to. That's the fourth. You know, that's my show. But honestly, or truly, I really don't think it's nothing that I give 100% to
Man,
because.
Go ahead, Montana. I'm gonna let you finish your conversation. I got something to say. Go ahead.
I don't really think it's nothing.
I told about AK. I told about AK. All right.
You know what I mean? Because like, it's always something else going on. You know what I'm saying? Like I might be locked in on this for the moment, and then I might have to switch and revert over here, or you know what I'm saying? I might have to do this, or I might have to think about that. So, but I can say I give a commendable effort all across the board.
I respect that.
That would be my best answer for that.
Yeah.
I respect that. Man, Heather Marshall says he give 100% on self. I love that answer.
Damn, Marsh. That was
Yeah,
Slim.
that was man.
Yeah, that's
That was Slim.
Damn, boy.
Let me ask you guys. Oh, but back to the side note, man. Sidebar. Man, where was your antennas yesterday? Man, we had Soulful Sundays last night. And we had AK Eric Carter on with us last night, and this man was talking big smack about how he is going to outdo you for the 4th of July.
Hey,
oh my gosh!
I tried to tell him. I said those were big shoes to fill. Now I said this shit is annual.
Hey, Montana, you got my message, right? I told you, and I told him I'm gonna tell him.
Hey, look, I want y'all to copy and paste this right here, man.
He said copy and paste.
Often imitated, but never duplicated. All right, I don't give a damn. You can go down there and spend 3, 4, 5 times more than I spend, and you will never put on the show that I put on. And I
know
say that
that's
with
right.
confidence.
Mm.
Them people that, huh?
Nah, and he said he gonna get on the podcast with you and let you know.
I don't have nothing to talk about. I've been doing this for 10 years plus, man. I've
Hey,
been doing
listen,
this. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this.
I done seen 1,000 people out there with that boy, man.
Yeah.
And all of them wasn't people that we knew. They were just people who came for the festivities because they heard about the festivities. So I
Bro, my
don't think
inbox
that
is
beat it,
blowed
bro.
up.
My kids grew up on tone shit. You know what I mean? On Montana shit. So I don't know, bro. I don't see Mr. Carter matching it. You know what I'm saying? He talked big cash about that yesterday, bro. I had to bring that to your attention.
Hey, man,
He was talking
that's
that
fine.
shit
You know, like I
yesterday.
said, hey, look,
He was talking that shit.
I'm gonna be all the way real with you. I go down there and buy fireworks with a certain individual, right? Me and this certain individual, you know what I'm saying? Every
We lost you, Montana. You still there? Uh-oh.
Yeah, we probably lost him.
All right, and until we get Montana back, we're gonna move to another question. How can we cultivate a mindset that is okay with change instead of fearing change? What were your opinion to give someone who fear change instead of, you know,
man,
accept
I messed
change,
up
be
my shit
happy for
again,
change?
man.
Now you all right, brother?
Damn.
You all right?
All right, so what cultivate mean? Like just handle the mindset, like accept the mindset.
It says cultivate. So how do we cultivate a mindset? So cultivate means to like create. So how do we create a mindset that is okay with accepting change versus a mindset that fears change?
I think over going through the fear, then overcoming it, gets you to cultivate with it. Then that's what I feel like. You gotta go through it. You gotta go through it to grow through it.
I mean, that's a hard one though, because change is inevitable, right? So
Change is inevitable. Yes,
you know
sir.
what I'm saying? Change is always gonna happen, and we don't like change, nigga. If you was working today and got fired tomorrow, you wouldn't like what that does to your pockets.
It's hard for
Right.
it's hard for change. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, I mean, change is something that we have to adapt to. And I think the
Yes.
older and more experience we get with more things changing out of the norm
Yes.
of our lives, I think that that prepares us for change in the future. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily are we going to get rid of it or anything like that, because as you grow, you're going to change. Your body going to change. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get older. You know what I'm saying? Like everything around you going to change. You either going to grow, you're not going to grow.
But
so.
How do you handle the fear of it though?
How do you help someone that fears change though? If your son fears change and you was trying to
I mean,
explain to your son that change is inevitable,
I
how
think
do
everybody should fear change and prepare for it, right?
Hmm.
So, like, you know what I'm saying?
should
Like,
we fear change or should we just be prepared for change? Because being prepared is not necessarily being feared. That's just being prepared.
I mean, doomsday preppers prep for doomsday because of what?
You think is that okay? So is that a fear?
Right. I mean, if everything was to stay the same all the time and people would get, people get complacent. I mean, nobody would care about changing life habits or doing whatever they do on a daily basis. I think fear is a one of the driving factors behind why people don't want to change, right?
Right.
yeah.
I accept that fear is a factor of why people don't want to change, but I disagree
I
with
don't
the
know
no-
if you
but
can
I
teach
dis-
it though.
but I disagree with the notion that I need fear to be able to want to change, if that makes sense. Because you know what I'm saying, I don't I think I prepare for the inevitable or prepare for the unknown without fearing the unknown, but just knowing that the unknown is inevitable. If that makes sense.
But I mean, but you have to
I don't
you
fear it. I don't fear. Okay, put it like this. I don't fear death. Why? Because I know death is inevitable.
right.
Hey,
I
I
know.
got
I
that.
know
Hey, I got that tatted on me. It says "Fear life, not death."
yeah, you know
It's
what I
on
mean.
my
Like
arm right here. Fear life, not death.
right. So I say that to say like you know what I mean. I'm not fearful of things, but I do understand that things will happen. I understand. I don't have to be fearful to be prepared that if I see a man coming here with a trench coat on, that okay, you know what I'm saying, that's uncommon. And he's probably hiding something up under that jacket because it's 90 degrees outside. Let me take me and my children on out because I'm prepared for whatever he wants to do. Not
Yeah,
that I fear what he wants to do, but like I see that, I sensed it. All right, my mind tells me, okay, that ain't a good idea. That's something, my radar went off. So let me go ahead and keep moving.
yeah, because he's out of character, pretty much.
Right. Not all change is good change. The grass isn't always greener on the other side of the fence, even if the lawn is manicured. I
Yeah,
get that. I
yeah,
respect
sure.
that.
Nah,
I respect
That
that.
that that's for
that
damn
makes
sure.
sense for sure. Like for real, for real.
You know
But
what I
you
mean?
never.
You may be in love with your neighbor's yard, but he putting down turf. He putting down fake shit. You know what I mean? He got artificial grass over there. You in love with,
Yeah,
and you wonder why your shit don't grow and ever look like his, but his shit's artificial.
yeah.
So if change is, you said change is not based off of fear. Like people don't fear change or scared of change because of fear.
I
Then
said I just I don't think that's everybody's. I don't think
right.
it's everybody's. Right.
No, no. I mean, I think that's a
Because I
large
don't fear
component of it.
because I don't fear change. I expect change. So I guess
Right.
I can't fear what I expect. You know what I mean?
I mean, you
If
can,
I,
right? Can't you? Can't you? Can't you
oh,
be able to expect?
Think about this. If okay, you know somebody just snuck up behind you. You see it in the corner of your eye. You're not as fearful of the scare because you expect it. Like I know what they finna do. They finna try to scare me. Ooh, yeah, you scared me. You're not as fearful of it because you expected it. I don't know. I don't know. I can't explain
I mean, no,
You said
I
not
get where
as
you're going.
fearful, but hey, hold up. You said not as fearful, but it's still fearful. Because
huh?
you said not as fearful, so a little bit fearful. Hey,
If you want to use the words how I used it, you know what I mean. You can't
no,
be fearful knowing if you what to expect. Like
I'm just saying. You said not
okay,
as fearful. You said not
like,
as fearful. Yeah.
okay,
So
okay. So if I get okay, put it like this: if we were able to get in a car accident, right? I'm
right.
not. If I know that I'm finna get hit, I'm not scared of getting hit. Now I'm just bracing for it. If that makes sense, like you know what I mean?
Nigga,
Like
I'm scared. Oh yeah, we different. Nigga, I'm scared. What the fuck?
now I'm
What the
preparing for
hell?
He said, I'm not scared
Nigga,
of
I'm
getting hit.
scared.
I'm just
I'm
gonna
it.
brace
bracing.
for it now.
I'm gonna brace
I know that
too
the
because
accident
I'm
is
scared.
inevitable, if I know that the accident is inevitable, now I'm trying to protect myself and brace myself for the impact.
Because I'm scared of what's gonna happen. What
Not
the
'cause I'm
fuck?
scared of what happened, not because I'm
What
scared of
the
what's going to
hell?
happen. It's because I know what's finna happen. You know what I mean? Like I know I'm finna be. I know the cars are finna
Yeah,
connect.
I know, and
I
I
know
don't
they
know
finna
what the
collide.
outcome.
I mean, I mean, at the end of the day, like, I mean, we try to. I think we want to make things easier. So being fearful of things like I'm scared of a bear. I'm not gonna go in the woods and look for one. That's just me, right? Like
Yo,
Hey,
yo.
hey, that's me too. That
I
ain't just
like
you. That's
I
me
Man,
I,
too.
you know what's
I
funny?
like cows, but you won't see me outside trying to wrangle one.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny, bro? And y'all may think I'm just capping or whatever, but I'm really not, bro. Like my relationship with God is so real, man, that like I don't fear nothing, bro. Like I don't fear nothing. Like it'll
Yeah,
spook
it's
me.
fucked up.
It'll spook me. But nigga, I'll be like, I don't know. Like I have so much trust in God
right?
That if a bear walked in this woods, that if it wasn't meant to harm me, that he would. I feel like everything happens for a reason. So if I was to be mauled by the bear, it was a reason. It was something that I needed to be learned in that maul. If it didn't kill me, it was something that I needed to learn. It was a reason why that happened. I
So
feel like we
nigga,
reap what we.
a bear
I feel
tear
like
your
we
ass
reap what
up.
we. I feel like we reap
You
what we
ain't
sow.
scared, nigga. What?
Wait, hold up. Wait, hold up.
Hold the
Hold
fuck
up.
up.
We got to break this down.
Hold the fuck up.
We got to break down the bear
Hold the
scenario.
fuck up.
Okay, so wait a
Okay.
minute. If a bear is in front of you, your
Yes.
first instinct wouldn't be to run.
No, bro. No.
Yep.
No.
So,
My
This
first
nigga's lying.
instinct. I'm being dead ass with you, bro. My first instinct would be
This
to
nigga's
pay
lying.
attention. My first instinct would be to pay attention to the temperament of the fucking bear.
fuck that. I'm not worried about the temperature of the bear. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
So would you be scared though?
No, I just told you I wouldn't be.
Hey, you strong. Hey, you.
Okay, so let's take this
Hey
a little
man, you
farther.
strong. Hey, you
Let's
got
take
it.
it a
You
little
strong.
farther.
Hey man.
The bear is angry.
The thing is this.
What,
Hold on.
what-
The thing
what
is this.
now?
The thing is this. The thing is this. The only reason why you fear it is because it's unknown to you.
So
Unknown
you
what?
hey, you ever been in front of a bear?
Because you don't know what the bear is going to do.
You ever
The
been
bear
in
can
front
fuck
of a
me up.
bear?
I know that much.
Right,
Hey,
right. So,
have you ever been?
because you fear the unknown is the reason why you fear the unknown.
That's
if
that's
that
the
makes
greatest.
sense.
That's
Hey,
the greatest fear, the unknown.
Hey,
That is the greatest
have
fear.
you ever been eye to eye with a bear?
Have I ever been eye to eye with a bear?
I hope
No.
not.
Okay, so that's the unknown. So you fearing the unknown, motherfucker.
But I don't. But I didn't say that I fear the unknown. I said that's what you fear. Hold on. Let me read Mad Hunter Marshall's comment. He says, "What if your life changed?" He said, "Hold on. What if your life changes? Nothing about change. The people around you when you work with what? Hold on. When the
Yeah.
people change around you, the woodworkers come out, even though they never lent a nail in the
think-
build."
I think he's saying like, what if like
They won't want them
change
shooting in the
happens to
gym.
you directly, but it happens to everybody else around you, and then
Right.
you got people that's out here that's like kind of begging or whatever, like, hey yo, bro, help me out, or you be like, hey, I whatever, I need some help or whatever, and they ain't never did nothing, you know what I'm saying, to help build you up or whatever case you may be, but just because they fall off of their pedestal, they expect you to pick them up or something like that. That's what I think he means. But that's just me. I probably lost.
Okay. Help me understand that, Matt Hatter. Break that down to me one more time, bro.
Hey, so back to fear. So
Yo,
my fear is failing. I got a fear.
You say your fear. Okay, if I have a fear, my fear would be, if I had a fear, it would be just something that happened to my children.
That's
You know
failing.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Huh?
To me, that's failing. That's my biggest fear. Letting my kids and family down. That's my biggest fear. Failure. Failure is my biggest fear.
but is it a failure if it was out of your control?
No, but
What's
you can still fail and it be in your control.
But let me ask you a question, brother. What's failure?
Not being able to support my family and not being able.
I don't. Is that failing? Are you trying? Or are you not trying? Because to me, failing is not trying. Failing is not attempting. To me, if you're attempting, you're not failing. If you still getting up every day trying to support your family, you're not failing.
All right, so that comes.
To me, it's delayed, not denied. But I guess I told you I'm an optimistic thinker. I look at the cup half full.
Yeah, you're not a talk. Yeah, I get it, but that comes with depression. Like we can all sit on here happy or look happy on here and go through depression, and then like that makes you try less and less, and then so you're doing less and less, and then you end up failing. And I'm just playing the other side.
Right.
So
Let me tell
yeah,
you something.
that comes with that as well. So like we gotta touch all platforms when we talk about
Let me,
stuff like this.
let me tell you something. And this goes to anybody who needs to hear it. And I apologize if you're not in a position to receive this.
Yeah,
Um, but when we are further away from God, it's an emptiness that nothing else can fill. You know what I mean?
yeah,
No success, no partnership, no materialistic thing. Nothing in life can fill the void that God fills. And once you fill that void with God, once you create that personal relationship with God, once you have that one-on-one with God, and you really understand who you is and who you belong to, you fear nothing. It's not you're stressed about nothing. You give no worry to nothing because you give it all to Him. You really surrender all to God. And once you surrender all to God, bro, it is so much weight that is lifted off of you. You're not fearing nothing because you understand that God gave you dominion over everything. Understand that we was in a position where we spoke to animals directly.
all right.
This is why you have people. Go ahead.
You said this is for everybody, right? So
Right.
what you got to say to the people that don't believe in God? You said this
This is
for
why
everybody.
I said this is for everybody, and I apologize if you're not in a position to receive it. Someone who is an atheist is not in a position to receive
All right, all right. Continue. Let's get
it. All right, man. Head of Marshall. He said, "Life changes nothing about you. You stay yourself, but your life circumstances change, changing in people around you and bringing out the woodworkers, the people out of the woodwork that put in no work."
Really?
Okay, I got you. I got you. I got you. Um, yes, I agree. But I think we do change. I think we change and our circumstances change because I'm not the same person that I was at 25. I'm not the same person that I was at 22. And and even though my circumstances changed, I think my mental changed, and I
Yeah.
think that helped change my circumstances, if that makes sense. I think everybody grows on their own pace. I know guys that are 40 years old who still act like a 20-year-old. I know 20-year-old men who got a 40-year-old mindset, who are very mature and got his things organized and together. So I think we sure at our own place. It's a verse in the Bible. It says, "When I was a child, I thought as a child and did as a child. But when I became a man, I put away my childish ways." You know what I mean? And so I think that's the type of transition of change that I think happens when a man changes himself from a boy to a man. And I think that is not just circumstantial change. I think that is something that it changed within us. I mean, we do change. I mean, we get gray hair. I mean, our bodies develop differently. I think physical change happens and circumstantial change happens, in my opinion.
Damn. Hey, you own one. Hey, you own one. You own it today, Mister. Hey, give me another question. You own one. You own one.
Hey, what's a pivotal moment in your life that prompted a significant shift in direction? Like, give me something a significant impact, something that significantly impacted your life for the rest
Did
of
he
your
bring
life.
up? Hey,
You-
hold up. What? Repeat the question.
Um, I said, what is a pivotal moment in your life that prompted a significant shift in your
Oh,
direction?
okay. Let me get that first. When the baby wasn't mine.
Ooh, yeah, yeah,
Ooh, ooh, boy.
yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
when the baby wasn't mine, nigga.
yeah, yeah,
Hey, I found out the baby wasn't mine, and I knew the nigga who the baby was before, you
yeah.
know.
That was a big
And
shift. That was a major
and
shift.
and
Absolutely.
and
I've always wanted to ask you how you handled that
I'm about to tell
I
you how I
took
handled
that.
it. I'm about to tell
Oh,
you how
okay.
I
All
handled
right.
it.
I'm back on mute. My
You
bad.
ain't got to
Yeah.
ask. Hey. All right, so yeah, the baby went mine, and I left Fayetteville. I think I stayed with my best friend Kim here for like a week or two, and I left the Ville. Y'all still here? Y'all niggas quiet.
Oh yeah, I'm
Yeah,
here. I'm listening.
Oh, okay, all right, yeah. So
listening, bro.
I left because I don't see y'all on the camera. I left, and I came to I was supposed to move to Miami, but I was embarrassed. So I didn't move to Miami because all my family lived there. So I moved to Orlando with D Slick. And he's a rapper, D Slick. I moved to Miami with him. I mean moved to Orlando with
Shout out
him.
D Slick. We gotta get on that podcast, brother. All
Oh
right, go ahead,
yeah,
my bro.
he also has a podcast actually. I'm about to be on his podcast actually. So or we both can go on there, Mister. So I didn't want to go home to the embarrassment. So I moved to Orlando and he had a spot. I moved there. And it was a struggle. Like I moved with nothing. I gave her everything. Leave me alone. And then and even um before I left, like she like even when I first moved to Orlando, she sent me a message like, yo, I don't want him, I want you and all that. I'm like, bitch, you know.
The
Can
nerve of
I,
you.
hey,
You know.
can I say bitch? Yeah, I don't care. Bitch. I was like, bitch. What? And then because she wrote me messages like, miss you and all this other stuff. So I'm like, all right. So I moved here. I struggled for a little bit. And then I landed a job with a tattoo place in a tattoo warehouse. And it was going good for a little bit. And then he upped and moved to Philly. This is where me and Chris Postel met. So he upped and moved that shop to Philly. So I got offered a job where I work now. And the guy was like, "Yo, if you could work for that asshole, which was my last boss, you
Right.
can work. You can work for me." It's like, if you can work for that fucking dickhead, you can work for me.
Right.
And because I was warehouse manager, and I got a job, and I'm still working there now. And then like they moved me up year by year, and then I'm management. Like that's it. But yeah, hey, it was painful though. I ain't gonna lie to you, nigga. I cried, nigga. What the fuck, nigga? It was painful.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
yeah, that shit
Man,
hurt.
listen. I break down in tears. You tell me one of my kids ain't mine. So trust me,
Yeah,
that's a
I was like,
that's a hurt you don't want nobody to go through, bro. I respect that.
what? But then
Yeah, I respect you opening
it
up.
took strength though. It took strength because I still wanted to talk to her, but it
Mm,
took strength not to.
that's deep.
Yeah,
That's
That's
it
deep.
took
real.
strength not to have her use me because she had control of me. So it took
Right.
strength.
Right. That's
So
deep,
yeah.
brother. We appreciate you sharing that, man. That was the emotional side. Man.
Yeah.
We don't get to
Y'all
see
know
that
me.
part of me.
I
Y'all
think
know.
for
No, they didn't see that.
I think for me, you said a pivotal moment in your life. Um, and Mister, you was around for this, especially at the very beginning. For me, my pivotal moment was me being diagnosed in
Mm,
2012, and all the complications that came along with it. With it being a pivotal moment for me was, once I couldn't, once I lost a scholarship to do band in high, in college or whatever. You know what I'm saying? My plan B was, really my plan A. Well, fuck it, I'm finna go be GI Joe, be all I could be. Got into a little bit of trouble, so I had to put down the back burner. And 2011, I say 2011 was the year of me being, out of custody or jurisdiction of, what I'm saying, the police basically. No probation, no charges, no nothing over my head, no jail, no nothing. So I immediately, went to a recruiter station like, hey, I was supposed to get in back in '09. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready now. I don't got nothing holding me back. And the Army guy that I was working with at that time, he had he had left from the recruiting station. So at the time, going through all that, I had got more tattoos on my wrist, tattoos on my neck, and all this and that. So the Army guy shot me down straight up. Like he didn't want to go through all the paperwork side of it. Like, hey, look,
The waivers.
uh,
Yeah.
yeah, we can't get you in. You know what I'm saying? Da, da, da. So that like it really blew me because that's all I had my heart and eyes set on. I blew so much money, paying all these different lawyers and all this to not have a felony on my record. So you know what I'm saying, to have a
Be
clean
able to
slate so
enlist.
I could, so I could get, into yeah, there you go, yeah, be able to enlist.
Right.
So he tells me they can't do it. I walk out the recruiter station and the Marine guy sees me. He say, what's wrong with you? Pick your head up, son, 'cause I have my head down. I tell him what's going on, tell him a little story and shit. And he like, well, you really want to be in the military? I look him dead in the face. I said, man, hell yeah. Like, let's go. So he said, I tell you what, get them tattoos removed for me, and I promise you I'll get you in. At first, I kind of looked at him kind of weird because, two of the tattoos that he was talking about was my mother's and my grandmother's name. So I'm just
Right.
like, you take my mama's name, Emma, well, but anyway, so I started looking up the process of laser tattoo removal. And, back in those times, you know what I'm saying, that shit was, it is expensive. It's expensive now.
Right.
They were talking about $300-500 a session, and you're gonna need way more than one. I'm just like, what?
Right.
Oh, okay, so I'm saving up the money to do all that, and in the process of doing that is when I got diagnosed with the disease that I have, which is called Crohn's disease. Um, and
Tell the
it's a
listeners what
very
Crohn's disease for people who don't understand it.
for people who don't understand what Crohn's disease is, it's a combination of ulcerative colitis, which will basically be stomach ulcers. It deals with your gastrointestinal system. It deals with the whole intestines, you know what I'm saying, the poop chute, and everything else that goes along with it. At the time that I was diagnosed, when they first stuck the camera down my throat, um, my intestines had looked like if you were to take your fist and just go up against a brick wall and scrape it off. And
Mm.
like that, whatever your knuckles look like is what my intestines look like. And I had a lot of bleeding. I wasn't able to have bowel movements and so on and so on. So, um, moving forward with the story, I got diagnosed. And at first, they just thought it was, oh, this might just be ulcerative colitis. You might just have stomach ulcers. You might just have bad acid reflux. Here's this over-the-counter meds. Here's this man. Here's this man. You'd be good. So I'm like, okay, yeah, this shit gonna clear up in a few weeks. I could continue to paying on this stuff. Then I got that call one day in June. It was an early morning. I got that call. Hey, got to speak to such and such. Yeah, how you doing? Well, we got your results back, and sorry to inform you, but you've been died. You have Crohn's. So that's when I immediately, like, when they first started bringing up the word, I didn't look into it. So that's when I immediately, okay, all right, whatever, okay, cool. I go straight to the internet. Come to find out, there's no cure for Crohn's. It's
Speak on
treatable.
it.
It's treatable. You can come into remission, but at any time, any moment, it can come back. It's hereditary. I can pass it off to my children. So
Is
now,
it deadly?
yes, I'm getting to that. Um, it's like I said, it just deals with your whole stomach system, man, the whole digestive system, shall I say? So I got that call, and now first thing come to my head like, damn, ain't no cure. Let me go to the Marine website. Let me go check to see what they get waivers for and what they don't get waivers for. Boom, big bright red letters. Does not offer waivers for medical conditions such as Crohn's disease because now when you get diagnosed with Crohn's, your whole diet changes. You can't just eat what you want to eat. You can't just drink what you want to drink. You can't just move how you want to move. And the pain sometimes will get so unbearable, it just feels like somebody has a knife in your stomach and turning it 360 clockwise, just turning it.
Mm.
But as I said, I got diagnosed in June. Come around September, this is the first time they put me in the hospital. I went to the hospital. I couldn't. I woke up one morning. I was having very, very sharp stomach pain. Come to find out, I had developed an abscess behind my intestines. At this time, it was the size of I want to say they either said golf ball or baseball. So they put some little tubes in me, pumped me full of antibiotics. Supposedly it went away. Now, Thanksgiving time, it was golf ball the first time. It came back. Now this time it's the size of a baseball. Same spot, put the same type of tubes in me, pumped me full of antibiotics, da 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 da. December, when did I go in? I went in the end of Thanksgiving and I got out and I went right back like the second week of December. It came back again, but now this time it's the size of my head.
Mm.
So they had admitted me into the hospital, and this is where it got deadly because the disease it destroys all your white blood cells.
And
You know what
that's
I'm
what
saying?
the white blood cells fight off
It's
infections.
what fights off infections and bacteria. There you
Yeah.
go. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I could never go work at a hog plant or anything like that.
Yeah.
Um, so the disease had, you know what I'm saying? Basically, I'm succumbing to my disease. My intestines had bust open. I ain't gonna get into too much details what happened or whatever.
Yeah.
My intestines had bust open. The abscess was about to rupture. The doctor walks in the room, put that fucking double cheeseburger down. I gotta do immediate emergency surgery on you. Upon me being in the hospital, I was sound in my room. I'm responsive. December 23rd, 2012. It's a day that I would never forget. And I had to tell all that to get to where we at right now. But that's a pivotal moment for me because it was like, damn, I'm not trying to be selling drugs all my life. I want a family. I want more for myself. I got a fucking full blown disease. The doctor's telling me, oh, just draw SSI, you know what I'm saying, or disability or whatever. Not so scary. Just draw disability. I'm like, hell no. I'm a working man. If I go get disability, then I can't go get no job. Now y'all only limited me to such and such, money a month.
Yeah.
But it was a pivotal moment where I had to figure out what am I gonna do with my life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What am I gonna do to make money? Do I want to be
Yes.
this dope boy? You know what I'm saying? Or do I want to go try to do something with myself? And then that's when the whole, truck driving dream came about. But I couldn't tell myself to stop speeding. So I had to wait, 5 years to even go, get my CDL or anything like that. But that was a very pivotal moment for me, man. That was what changed my life and made me the man I am today, besides my kids being born and stuff like that. But that one right there really changed me because I can't indulge in a lot of the activities that I used to, whether it be, food, alcohol, or, a lot of shit like that. Like a lot of people, they laugh because when they see my drinks, they see my drinks of choice. Is Grey Goose and Hennessy. Well, those are the two only alcohols that my stomach can
Just a minute.
tolerate.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like anything else, it could be immediate. I'm throwing it right back up, or I'm waking up the next day, or I'm having
Episode, right?
An episode. You know what I'm saying? Now I gotta go check in the hospital. You know, stomach doing kick flips and all that. But yeah, that was my pivotal moment, man. Just learning how to deal with that and navigating through it and still trying to make something of myself. And I feel like I did a damn good job.
All right, I'm proud of
I'm
you,
proud.
bro.
I'm proud of you, boy. Hey, listen. Hey, listen.
Yeah.
I think it's safe to say. I think it's safe to say, Chromes save your life.
I think so too. I really do.
Yeah,
I really do, bro. What the
yeah.
fuck? Yeah, I really fucking do because you know before that time, you know what I'm saying. I was you know, even though I was still trying to get into the military, but
We know. You ain't gotta say it.
yeah,
We know.
yeah,
You ain't gotta
yeah.
say it.
So you know what I'm saying, and it took God really sitting me down. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying, like, hey, buddy,
yeah.
hey,
It's time to chill out, or this is it,
Tighten
nigga.
yeah,
Yeah.
oh,
tighten
this
that
is
ass
it.
up.
Yeah,
Tighten
facts.
that
Hey,
ass
You know
up.
what I mean?
I sent a warning
He,
shot, nigga. Hey.
Yeah,
nah,
I sent the
he gonna
warning.
he gonna send you one.
Yeah, I sent a
Well, I
warning
was
shot,
still out
nigga.
here thugging, man. I'm walking around here with medicine balls hanging from my body and shit, man. I'm little IVs and shit in my little pouch, you know what I'm saying? Jacket zipped up, still out here trying to thug it. Man, get the hell on, boy. What the hell wrong with you?
Nah, that's it. That's it.
That's it.
Hey.
All right, okay.
Hey,
Yes,
but look
sir.
at you now. Motion
Yeah.
Monday.
Motion
Honestly,
motherfucking Monday, man. And
Motion
you're
hey,
right,
that
because
motherfucking
that was
Monday.
big motion. That was big motion.
I haven't had a flare up since 20. I haven't been admitted to the hospital because of Crohn's since like 2016, 2017.
Oh shit.
Look at God.
So you've been following the rules pretty much.
Hell no. Yeah and no. I ain't gonna sit here and lie like that.
Hey, yeah, so you was mediating it. You've been mediating it. Like, all right, I can do this one time.
Fried, and dairy
Anything,
products and this and then you know what I mean?
Yeah, I can do this
anything,
one time. I can't do this all the time. Yeah.
anything in
Yeah, you
moderation.
know what I mean?
Anything in moderation. Everything in moderation. Where you at, AB? You still with us, brother?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Uh,
I'm still
Yeah, he
here,
over
but
there working. He working.
Well, can you give us a
Yeah, he
pivotal
tripping.
moment in your life, brother?
oh man, which one?
Whew.
I want the most controversial one.
Mm. Mm.
Let's see.
Most controversial. Boy, this boy is digging deep tonight, boy.
It's Motion Mondays. Hey.
Controversial moment.
You got one for me, AB?
You know he do.
what I want to share. Let's.
Yeah, that's it. Which one I want to talk about? Let me think. Shit. Let's talk about this right here, but no.
Shoot.
Hey, but
Man.
hey, let me say this real quick before you start though. I love the
It ain't gotta be
transparency of this fucking
controversial. I'm talking
podcast,
shit.
dog.
Hey, I love transparency. I love it.
Appreciate
I
you,
love
brother.
the
Appreciate
transparency.
you, bro.
Nobody's scared to talk. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's judgmental.
That's why
We
we
Of course
go
agree to
not.
live.
disagree. Well, yup. Mm-hmm. I'll put my damn
Of course not.
bitch.
This a safe space, man. It's a
I
safe
like.
space,
Gotta
man.
be.
Arthur Change is a safe space, man.
Yeah.
But oh shoot. Let me see, man.
Take y'all in the truck stop with me.
Whew.
It ain't got to be the most controversial. I was just talking shit.
I got a lot of controversial stuff. But God damn, boy! You know what? I'm gonna save this. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna have to. Y'all gonna have to skip me today.
Oh shit! All right,
I'm gonna have to save.
Mister, we got 15 minutes. Hey, well, we got 20 minutes. We started late because I know we want to. Oh, nigga, we got 30 minutes. All right, what's next? Ask me something, mister. Like, hey, I'm on it. Let's get it.
I got something for you, BU.
Oh, shit. I'm scared.
What is one fear that BU had to overcome, and
Uh,
how did you overcome that fear?
fuck. Fuck. Uh, change. And we touched a little bit on it earlier, change, like, and then because I wasn't used to change. I was used to doing whatever the fuck I wanted to do. Like I was never used to change, like, and then so the fear came
Get them
when
Tony Tigers over there. Go ahead and listen to you.
hey, so the change came when my mom left to um Hawaii, and I was like, and this is when Tony, you remember this when I went to Greensboro,
Yeah,
and then she moved to Hawaii with my stepdad. I was all alone,
right.
and that was the scariest thing in my life because I think I just turned 18 because I just had graduated. Like I just turned 18, and I'm like, and I was talking all this shit. Like I want to be grown. Like I want to be an adult. All this shit. I was talking so much shit. I don't need y'all. All this. Hey, I ain't going to Hawaii with y'all, or such and such. And nigga, that shit hit me instantly. And I realized that I was not ready. I wasn't ready at all. Like, I was talking shit, but I wasn't ready. And the only way I countered that was by joining the military. So that's how I overcame it. So the military paid my debts from school, shit like that. But that's how
Right.
I overcame it. But I was talking big shit. I let my kids know that now. Like, hey, and like me, I got a lot of girls. You got the same amount. Hey, y'all can stay here as long as y'all want. Don't leave till you ready. Don't leave till you ready. So yeah, because it's hard out there. It looks easy because parents make it look easy. Like I make it look easier to them. They tell me I'm rich. I ain't rich. I'm okay, but I ain't rich. But yeah,
Right.
they make it look easy because all the shit we went through before they even got here. And like it's not easy. So yeah, that was pivotal for
No,
me.
thank
What about you, Mister?
you. Ain't got no more
Um,
Debbie's.
I think for me, um, I had feared the unknown, whatever that, however you want to look at it. Like I had feared the inevitable. Um, before I had a relationship with God, before I found a personal relationship with God, um, I feared a lot of shit, almost everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I wouldn't, I couldn't be the guy who I am today
yeah,
without without me finding a personal relationship with God. And once I developed that, it really uh, overcome any fear, any doubt, any. It's like I cannot. He gave me the serenity to not worry about things that I cannot control. You know what I mean? Some
yeah,
things is not in your control. You have to understand the things that's not in your control. You have to understand. You have to ask God the wisdom to find out, to decipher what is in your control, and give you the strength to combat the things that is in your control, and the strength and the wisdom to know how to handle things that aren't.
Yeah.
You know, um,
Okay.
and
Oh, bitch.
and you know, getting that one on one with him, bro. Like, I really feel like the Bible say, like, the whole world can be against me, and I will prevail. I really feel that way. You know what I mean? I really feel that He would never leave me nor forsake me, and that He would never suffer my feet to be moved. I believe that. I believe that He would prepare a table for me in the presence of my enemy. I believe that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
I believe who I am. I believe that He gave us dominion. I believe that we are not God, but we are God-like. And I feel like once we tap into who we really are, it's nothing to be feared or to be concerned or to worry about.
Yeah. Like AB.
Oh, shit.
AB, Montana, you got a fear? What is a fear that you conquer, bro?
Oh, buddy. A fear that I conquered. Um, shit. Oh, let me think for a second. Give me just a second. I'm thinking. A fear that I conquered.
While he thinking, Mister, think of another question for me. No, for us. And we
All
got
right.
20 minutes.
That I
Yeah.
It's
conquered.
good to be driven by fear. That's why we have such a health defense budget in every alphabet agency under the sun.
Mark should be on his shit. Yeah.
Yeah, Marshall do be on his shit, man.
Yeah.
How do you use your setbacks as motivation?
That comes with what I said earlier. I don't like failure. So a setback is failure to me.
Right.
So, and that makes me go harder. It's like, hey,
Not wanting to fail drives you.
yeah. And then, like, I don't make the same mistakes twice.
You learn from them.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So,
Mm-hmm.
so
Got to.
yeah. I will not make the same mistakes twice because that means I ain't doing my shit right.
Right. I get with that. I agree with that. What about you, Montana?
About the
How do you use your
I look
setbacks
at
to
it like
motivate
this,
you?
man. Every L every loss is a lesson in my eyes.
Every loss is a
Yeah,
lesson.
I wouldn't even say it any different than that.
It's
Yeah.
never
You
a
know what I
loss.
mean?
It's only a lesson.
It's only a
Yeah,
lesson. You know what I'm
it's
saying?
only a lesson. So I take that, you know what I'm saying? Like, the times I got with fake money or the times I was being
Hey,
hot headed
hey,
and
hold,
12
hold
got
the fuck up.
behind me.
Hey, hold the fuck up. You got caught with fake money?
I got with fake money. Motherfucker try to give me fake money.
Oh shit. Tell me about this. Hold on. Tell me about this situation because that caught me off guard.
Alright, long story short, yeah, I be talking and talking, man. That's that truck
Yeah.
in me. But uh basically I had, man, this whole goddamn Elmer Fudd ass Roger Rabbit shotgun. And my homeboy had brought these two dudes over to my house to buy the shotgun. I'm like, shit, yeah, they can buy it. So the person that was supposed to buy the shotgun, he pulled out a wad of money out of his pocket. And he counted it, you know what I'm saying? He playing with the money or whatever. This I'm a whole lot younger. And he counting the money or whatever. I'm like, oh shit, yeah, hell yeah. So he tells me, all right, well, load it up in the trunk. And he goes in the other pocket and get the fucking fake money. So I load the gun up or whatever, man. He gives me the fake money. So if they pulling out the yard, I get the feeling on the money. Man, hold up, man. This shit don't feel right. So I get to run. I'm chasing the car, running down the street. Hey, I'm beating on that motherfucker. Hey man, fuck all that, man. Y'all ain't finna get me like that, man. Y'all playing me out here like got me out here. It's broad daylight now. The kids getting out of school off the bus, like this, like real shit. I lie to you not. So he was looking. The driver was looking at me like, man, what's wrong? My homeboy in the back seat, he ain't know what the hell was going on. You know what I'm saying? So, dude was like, what's wrong? I was like, man, this was wrong, man. Y'all gave me this fake money, man. Pop that fucking trunk, man. So he popped the trunk, and it was the passenger that gave me the fake money. He was mad at nigga popped the trunk. When he popped the trunk, I went ahead and grabbed the shotgun and threw 2 slugs in there and cocked that bitch. Like, hey, y'all gonna go and get the fuck on up out of here. And
Oh shit.
that's how that story happened with me.
Mm.
But it was a lesson though, me being so eager and greedy to go ahead
For
and
the
get rid
money.
of it. You know what I'm saying? For the money to
Yeah.
go ahead and get rid of it. You know, when Bruh said just load it up in the trunk. All right, shit, yeah, here. You know what I'm saying? Like that was me being green and oblivious to the obvious that everybody out here is your fucking friend.
Yeah.
Everybody out here, ain't, you know what I'm saying, ain't got their best intentions for you.
Yeah.
You know, like that
Fact.
same day they tried to bank my homeboy that was in the back seat because he ain't go through with it.
Mm.
You know, so it was like I said, lessons, man, lessons.
Yeah, man. We're going on 145, man. I appreciate y'all fellas on this Motion Monday episode, man. We had Montana, we had AB, we had BU in the building, man. I'm gonna close this out with a poem on a lighter note. You know what I'm saying?
So
This one here's a love poem. You know what I mean? And that's exactly what it's titled is too. We're gonna jump into it just like this right here. It says closeness is essential for the physical touch lovers. Good thing that's both of our number one. If there was a winner for my heart, then surely she's already won. She's not a twin flame. Nah, man, this really feels like the real thing. But then again, I do know a few Oscar worthy performers. So many pieces of my heart have been given. I am the only live heart donor. But then some may call me an actor too. But I can't explain why. So don't ask me why it's you that I'm willing to be faithful for. But it's you that I want, bad as I want you. For it's nothing that I wouldn't do for you. For you, quality time is essential. Good thing that's our number two love language. And it's like we are in the same frequency, in the same bandwidth. See, you are my galaxy if I share my space, and the only earth that I'm trying to land with. And if only for a moment to live, I choose to spend my time on you. And see, God makes no mistakes. So what makes you think he got this wrong? See, I never been a singing type. But if so, I would write you love songs. See, but God did make me a poet. So instead, I'm gonna write you some love poems. That's that piece.
Okay. All right. What did it? Oh, you in love? Oh shit! I know that.
That was
Hey,
dope, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. I went to school with niggas like you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, that was dope. Yeah,
Appreciate
I
it.
like that. All right, so how we ended
Yeah.
this?
All right, man. Y'all know what to do, man. Like and subscribe, man. We appreciate you for listening. Y'all want to come back and please leave comment on any podcast form because your comment allows us to get more listeners. Also, if you know any artists or if you are an artist, man, and you want to showcase your artistry, no matter what spectrum of art that you do, man, come on, Art for Chain, holla at your boys, man. The official Art for Chain podcast on Instagram or at Mr. Sapiosexual or BU on Instagram and get in our inbox, man. That's the best place to reach us, man. And contact us if you want to be on the show, man. We do shows live. We are very flexible. And we would love to hear from you, man. Peace and love. Hey, most importantly, Art for Change.
Hey, all you gotta do is be you. Easy.
Easy.
Hey,
All right, man. Appreciate y'all, fellas, man. What y'all got? Y'all got closing words for the people?
Any
hey,
closing
man.
words?
Hey, man, I don't really got no closing words, but blessing and prosperity to everybody, man.
Blessings and prosperity. I love that.
Agree with him.
Let's get it.
Let's get it.